Hello and welcome to Missing Miles podcast. I am Gary Howard. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And I want to start off with this episode. Just a reminder, it's not too far from now. It's a true crime and paranormal podcast festival happening in Denver, Colorado, June 12th to the 14th. And great news, if you cannot make it to Denver, well, there's virtual tickets you go to. Right now you get them for $39, which you could purchase. And good for 30 days afterwards. So if you purchase, you can watch it live. Well, if you're busy that day on the 13th or whenever that panel is happening, well, you could go back for 90 days. I'm sorry, 90 days. You could go back and re-listen to it as much as you want. So that is a bonus. But I'll put this out also right now. By the way, it's June 12th to the 14th. I'll leave the link in my description notes. Plus, I won't put this out right now. I know a lot of people say, well, they put it out to solve. I'm not trying to say I'm going to solve this crime, murder, or I'm going to find these people. Now, it would be cool if I did come across some of these missing people at a truck stop so I could bring them home if they want to as an adult. But no, I'm just a truck driver putting out information, hopefully that maybe somebody might hear what I have to say. So, without further ado, let's go on to my case, which is something I found on Facebook. I joined their group, and I first found it on the Audrey Cunningham page. So I went ahead and followed it. There's a lot of groups like this on Facebook if you're interested to know more about missing people. A lot of them, like the case I'm covering right now, the police are just ignoring it. They're saying that she's a runaway, so they're not paying much attention to it. So I'm guessing it's going to take, hopefully not, they find her in a situation that, yeah, that is not good, and then they'll try to take it seriously. And she's not an adult; she's just a young 13-year-old girl. So it seems like they should take that more seriously. So let's talk about Estefani Rodriguez. They do have a Facebook page about her missing, and I did post on it. I was going to cover this case, but really, I'm not for sure. I wasn't for sure how to attack it because there's the missing pictures in the Facebook group, some videos, but they pretty much say what the Facebook group says. So the information I'm going to get is from the Facebook group. And the missing, she's been missing in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, last seen June 14th, 2024. She's 13 years old. Height is 5'2", weight is 130 pounds. And the poster says, there's all pictures of this will be on my social media pages, all of them. My Gary Howard, Truck Stop Murder, Missing Miles, both, and also Twitter, whatever you social media use, TikTok, maybe Truck Murder. Also, no, TikTok could be Sceneries and Cemeteries. I'm sorry, Twitter or whatever it's called now, X will be on Truck Murder. So if you whatever social media you use, just look me up and you'll find me. And this her pictures will be there along with the QR codes if you want to go on it. But yeah, disturbing. While traveling to the beach with her family from Arkansas, they stopped in Oklahoma for the night at the second home, which she hadn't visited in 5 months. She was seen on interior camera at 3:15 and attempted to charge her phone. There's no footage of her leaving the house. She was wearing red and black plaid pajama bottoms and a t-shirt, which it was a large t-shirt. Her shoes, phone, and belongings were left behind at the house located near Southwest 44th Street and South May Avenue in Oklahoma City. There is a very serious case that communities should take seriously. Which, what I've seen, I don't know if things have changed, but the police officers, when they reported her missing, the police department said that she was a runaway. So they're really not looking into it. And I do believe, regardless if she's a runaway, just say if she, say she is a runaway, she still needs to be found. I hear this in so many cases where a child is missing, and the first thing the police officers do is not do their job and say the child is a runaway, she'll come back. But what if she's not? You realize on the interstate, a car at speed 60 miles an hour, say I could go 60 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, in 10 hours, that's 600 miles. So if they take a few days to look for it, to start looking into it, that's 1,200 miles that this person could be gone before they start looking to it. I mean, some of these police have to really take this seriously. But yeah, I'm going to go through her Facebook group. There's Actually, a GoFundMe, I believe, or a center raised money for National Center for Missing and Endangered Children. But there is a lot of people on the social media group that I don't know if they're trolls. I maybe because they don't post with their real name, they post anonymous. So this person posted, we've reposted this 13-year-old. This is a very disturbing case. Disturbing. Let me start that again. We've reposted this 13-year-old. This is a very disturbing missing person that should be taken very seriously. That has gotten zero attention by the media. We're getting the family to reach out to National Center of Missing and Exploited Children, as this hasn't been done yet. See, as well as ask the police to make a post. Traveling to the beach, they stopped at their second home. I'm not for sure if they're trying to sell it or not, but they moved to Arkansas for a job because job related they had to move. At 3 a.m., she came as seen on the family's interior camera trying to charge her phone. She'd never seen leaving the house. It's pretty much the same thing. But here's the thing. A lot of people say, I have a 13-year-old. She is not leaving the house without her phone. She might leave without shoes, but her phone that's it. She is glued to that. And why they're going to the beach or having a good time, why would she run away? A lot of people think that I've seen on the post said that maybe she was lured out by somebody else. I don't know. And that's why nobody, there's a dog in the video. I'll post a link to the video on my social media pages. Really, it just looks like she's looking for. Some people say, well, her phone is blinking, so it must be charged. I've learned that's face recognition blink. But even if the phone is charged 5%, you still need to charge it. I mean, it'll still do all that. So maybe she was just wanting to charge her phone, get ready. They're about to go to the beach tomorrow. Maybe there's a lot of people in the car, and she wanted to make sure her phone was charged and not have to fight with others. And so scrolling a lot of this Facebook, you can see there's an area view of where her house was at, so you can see what's nearby and whatnot at their second home. This is all on the Facebook group. Wish I had more better, like I said, I googled it. I tried to find more information, but because the police is not taking it seriously, NamUs and all the other, I have not seen nothing on there. Different websites that related to missing children. Now here's the update by update. We appreciate everyone reaching out and making suggestions, recommending groups to look. This is they are not joining groups, but that don't mean you can't share their group. There's a link on their group on my page. Let's see. I say do what? Blow up the internet. Yes, blow up the internet. Please share the post. And here's one that's actually missing. Juvenile from Oklahoma City Police Department is attempting to locate. So I guess in one post I'm going from on this Facebook group. I'm going from when the group first started to now. So Oklahoma Police Department is attempting to locate a missing 13-year-old juvenile. Estefani Rodriguez was last seen June 12th, 2024 at her family's home near Southwest 44th Street and South May Avenue, Oklahoma City. She was caught on interior camera. A lot of this seems repetitive, but I'm on. Maybe there's maybe something small that might be in this one that wasn't in the other one. Camera at 3:15, attempting to charge her phone. She was wearing red and black plaid pajamas and a T-shirt. Like I said, her T-shirt was large. I've seen some. Her phone belongings. If you have any information of her whereabouts, contact Oklahoma City Police Department immediately at 405-297-1129 or 911. Case number is 2024-0042886. So you could do that. A lot of people I don't know if it's worded wrong. A lot of people saying there's a Ring doorbell camera inside. It could be. And they do have some, the front and back door, I believe I heard, but they were malfunctioning. So that was not working. And they do have, there's a side door on here that they believe that might have been, that she could have went out, but there's no cameras or nothing like that. So there is, I'm looking for something. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, sorry for that pause. There's a post that I was trying to find that says what we know. As of right now, what they know is Estefani Rodriguez, 13 years old, last seen June 13th, 2024, around 3:15. Estefani was last seen wearing a gray shirt, and there's the color,
and black and red plaid pajama pants. No shoes. She's seen an interior surveillance cam footage taken off her Crocs. So she was wearing Crocs. So her and her family stopped at the second home near Southwest 44th Street and South May Avenue in Oklahoma City. They stopped for the night to pick up her stepsister to go to Crystal Beach, Texas. Finally, recently, within the 8 months, moved to Arkansas because of work. In interior surveillance footage, Estefani is seen trying to charge her phone and possibly getting frustrated. Also appears that she could be receiving several messages because they say the flashing might have been messages, but I saw a video showing and they demonstrated that if there's some kind of UV camera on you, I can understand. I'm an Android. She has an iPhone, so I'm not really for sure. But if in the dark, it'll constantly try to do facial recognitions. So it could be that, or it could be messages. We don't know. During the time term, her phone was left sitting on the TV in the house. Her family does have her phone, and they have not seen anything on out of the ordinary on it. As of June 20th, Ellie has not checked her phone for any kind of information. Family believes she may have went out to the side of or back entrance of the house to possibly retrieve a phone charger from the vehicle. See, that's what I was thinking. The interior cameras, front only, and tends to be very glitchy. Do not show Estefani the camera in the front. Yeah, it's the front, y'all. You are being recorded. It yells. I'm sorry, I was kind of confused about it first year. You know, the camera in the front yells, "You are being recorded." There's no other known camera footage of Estefani in the area. Her known social media, Instagram and Snapchat, that's what she is. So maybe check that out. Maybe if there's any updates. I mean, I know they're probably doing this already, monitoring that, but she don't have her phone. So police report has been made and treating her case as a runaway. Right. No media coverage or posts made by Ellie, they said Ellie, as of June 20th. Family has been in contact with her known friends and other family members. So there's a link to the Facebook group. Like I said, will be on my social media pages. But yeah, a lot of people like this person right here, the ring video haunts me. Firstly, I'm gonna read some of these just because maybe it might ring a bell or something like that. Maybe you might have questions about it. Firstly, they must have outside footage. No. Who just has one camera? Secondly, watch the dog. If someone was outside, the dog would be active, in my opinion. Also, the amount of noise going on. People are awake. I have very bad feelings about who may be involved. I'll be. I bet you anything. The law enforcement is already aware of a person of interest, in my opinion. So she thinks that they did. They have a person of interest. They're just not saying anything. First of all, yes, you see a dog in that picture, but I also have a dog, and she is old. My dog Scully, she's old, and I remember I came home because I'm a truck driver. I came home, walked in, walked around the house, and she did not move at all. So we don't know how old that dog is. It could be an old dog. As for why everybody else is sleeping, I mean, they just had a long trip. Maybe they're tired, they're getting ready, they're trying to go to sleep. You never know. And she was out. I didn't get no audio. If there's audio on this video, please share with me so I could hear it. I did not see no audio. Maybe she's just being super quiet. So there you have it. And like I said, a lot of people, it says that the Ring doorbell camera, which just, but everywhere else, I say it's just an indoor security camera. And this is what I'm saying, where a lot of people, I don't know why they don't put, I'm not even going to read that. But there you go. The more importantly, if you're from Oklahoma City area and live around this area, keep an eye out for, or maybe you might know something. Maybe you might know them. But yeah, her name is Estefani Rodriguez. Went missing in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Last seen June 12th, 2024. She's 13, 5 foot tall, and 130. And if anybody knows anything, maybe see her. There's pictures of her on my social media pages. Contact the Oklahoma City Police Department or 911. The phone number again is 405-287-1129. Or you could go to if you want to say anonymous like some people did, and you don't really want to give out, but you do want to see her found and return home safely, go to her Facebook group, report anonymous, put anonymous, if I say that right, and just give the information or message them. I believe there's a way You can message the group. Let me see. I do apologize. No, I don't see a way to message. Or you can just go to the admin who created this page, and maybe they'll maybe help you. But there you go. There's the case of missing girl Estefani Rodriguez. Hopefully she returns home. And also, don't forget the True Crime and Paranormal Podcast Festival in Denver, Colorado on July 12th to the 14th in 2024. Of course, this year it's in Denver, Colorado. It's at Denver Marriott Westminster. The link is for the address is 7000 Church Ranch Boulevard in Westminster, Colorado. The purpose of the True Crime and Paranormal Festival is to allow you, the listeners, to meet, interact with your favorite podcasters, and content creators. Who knows, you may even find some new favorites. The festival features live recordings of podcast episodes, including many crossover collaborations you won't hear anywhere else. You can also enjoy a lively panel discussion where podcasters pull back their curtain for a unique view of the creation of a show. Past topics have included how podcasts select their cases, the ethics of amateur investigation, and the importance of diversity and inclusivity. We also excited to add paranormal, so you could do that. But the main draw of the festival is the podcast gallery. That's where you meet all your podcasts. Imagine a hall of tables representing the best in true crime and paranormal podcast genre. The podcasters get out from behind their microphones and behind their tables to mix and mingle with podcast listeners. Conversations, selfies, memories all happen on the floor at the podcast gallery. Why true crime and paranormal? We often see the two words interest and want to provide an exclusive space for both genres. And this year, I believe it's the first year they're doing this. If you cannot make it to Denver or you just can't afford a ticket, you could go to the website, truecrimepodcastfestival.com, and the link will be in my description, and you could buy a virtual ticket. So this is not to the podcast gallery. It's only for the panels, so you can watch all the panels, and that is good for 90 days. Now, as for, I don't know, I did this last year. As for the gallery, on my social media pages, I will take a walk around. Like I did last year, walk around all the tables. You get to meet there. This year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop to each podcaster and have them explain what they do, so you can have an idea what they do, what their show's about, and you might like them. You can go listen to them or watch them on YouTube. There's some YouTube, and of course, I will be there, and I am collabing with the host of Already Gone Podcast, Nina Instead. I'll be 6:30 on Saturday. So if you want to, if you're there, awesome. Come join me. Maybe we could meet up at the bar, have a few drinks or whatever. But if you can't, like I said, virtual show, you can get your tickets right now. It's $39, and I think you could use the discount code Gary, and you get 15% off. Either way, you get 50% off the ticket. Well, with that being said, let's help find Estefani and bring her home so she could continue on that beach trip. And always be safe.